Stay close, honey. Don't get too close to the edge of the cliff. It drops off sharp. We're at Bluff, Civil War battlefield. Yeah. Takes a certain amount of military mind to say, let's cross the river, climb a cliff, and then fight a battle with our backs to the cliff. It worked well, too. So they got driven back into the river. We started our day. Yeah, bodies floating down the Potomac and washing up. Well, strictly speaking, Aqueduct Bridge is what was there then.
Okay.
But it's in the same place, basically. We started to go to Great Falls. The Virginia side of Great Falls.
That was Mom's idea.
It's Mother's Day afternoon. The line of cars was very long. And after waiting in it about a half hour,
wait, guys.
bailed out. Huh?
I can do a trick. Want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move.
Move?
Yeah, that's good. Point the camera.
I think Mom had a... Whoa. You okay?
You okay?
Okay. Good. Back in the 80s, when I first started coming out here, you didn't have all these markers, benches and things. You just kind of were on your own. There were trails, but you just kind of had to know what you were looking at. We were coming up here one point and finding a box of .357 Magnum ammunition and a bunch of spent cartridges. Somebody had been sitting up here shooting something. Where are you, Sarah? Okay, here's a better view down to the water.
Okay.
They hold 3 cannon up this cliff. I think they lost them all. This was an extremely dumb place to cross the river.
Look how steep this is.
Yeah, they had to climb this.
Straight up.
Oh, I know.
Hauling cannons. Hauling artillery boxes.
They blamed General Stone, who wasn't even here. He was down at Edwards Ferry. They blamed him because Colonel, what is his name? He died here. Ned Baker, yeah. Baker was a great martyr at this point. He was a U.S. Senator, he was a friend of the President's, and he died here. So, needless to say, they couldn't blame him. Oh, probably where the... be careful, Sarah, that's a sharp drop-off. Long way down. Sarah, don't go out there, okay? I don't know how strong the limbs are. Let's not give Mom a heart attack on Mother's Day. Whoop.
I have to say the water looks pretty peaceful though here.
Yeah. Well, this is a side channel. Harrison's Island's right out there, isn't it? A beautiful day, warm, sunny, ideal day to get out along the river. But everybody else was doing Great Falls, and we finally bailed and came up the river to Balls Bluff instead. It's much less crowded.
Yeah. Let's see if you remember. Yeah. Very good. What did the slaves use moss for? In the Civil War. And before.
Moss? Either than their blankets with it or stuff their pillows with it.
No. The runaway slaves, there was a story, I don't know how true it is, used moss as a guide, remember? To say, yes, you're right, you're headed north, keep going.
Moss normally grows on the north side of a stone or a tree,
Yeah.
so. And they needed to know the way north.
That was yours?
Yeah.
See? One.
Now, if we go downhill, we're going to have to come back uphill. That's all. Remember that?
We might not want to go down all the way.
Yeah. I'd like to take you back up by the cemetery and the monuments at some point.
Sure.
Sarah, are you hearing a word we're saying? Sarah, we've been talking to you for 10 minutes here. Let me finish the video. What are they saying? It gets real muddy down there?
Muddy down there, yeah.
Well, I think this winds down probably. I don't want to go down to the riverbank because then you have a real climb back up. Okay.
Okay.
Here, let me switch it to stills and let's